only following the destruction of Nox Obscurus. That's the soul. He's alive! They didn't kill him! Way to go, Edge. Making a woman cry. Honestly, guys, get a room. Oh, hi. How's it going? That's good to know. Glad it's going good.
I thought I might tell you about what's going to happen next. Recent events have served to purge the Eldarians' ill feelings, and we now also enjoy friendship with EN2. We intend to foster fine relationships, compensating each other for the areas in which we lack. And of course, we intend to support the Eldarians' emigration efforts completely. Currently, the best option for their emigration appears to be Lemurus.
In the distant past, our ancestors spoke of a utopia that we have long yearned to locate, a planet of paradise known as Lemuria. Not long ago, a coordinate signal arrived from our ancestors thousands of years old. We discovered that those coordinates matched Lemurus exactly.
Huh.
And that our ancestors who disappeared into space long ago were the progenitors of the people of Lemurus. Together with our own flesh and blood brethren, we will use Eldarian technology to build a wonderful planet.
The missing procedure was suppressed only through the cooperation of both Earthlings and Eldarians. X offers thanks and wishes to continue cultural exchange. Of course, certain limits will have to be set.
Earthlings, Eldarians, Morphus, people of Lemurus and Roke. Indeed, all the intelligent life forms we are sure to encounter. I'm certain we will be able to join hands with them. As we will be continuing to explore undeveloped planets, your experiences will be invaluable. In the hopes of building a better future for us all, I would like to formally request your cooperation.
Yeah, it's just they're like, sir?
We can't do that, sir.
And might I ask why not?
Back when we first landed on Lemurus, the people living there, they referred to us as gods. And naturally, as gods, they clung to us. They truly believed we would grant them happiness. Don't you think that resembles the way the Cardianon revered the Grigori as their epiphanies of guidance?
I have to agree. It is indeed similar.
In the end, the Cardianon were destroyed by the very powers granted to them by the Grigori they worshipped. Another planet, one very similar to Earth, was the same. Provided with technology beyond their understanding, they became intoxicated and chose to walk the path of their own destruction.
Edge.
In all probability, we'll continue to set foot on many more distant planets. But some of them will still have young civilizations. If we were to extend our hands to them,
We have forced evolution they normally wouldn't have.
it would mean their evolution would cease to be their own. It would cease to be rightful. It would be warped evolution.
I say that in less words.
We would be forcing futures on those planets that they would otherwise have no way of choosing on their own. If we continue our space exploration irresponsibly, we ourselves will be no different from the Grigori. We'll become like the missing procedure, entities that would cause the entire universe to collapse.
I do understand your point of view, Mr. Maverick. However, we are nothing like the Grigori. If we guide these peoples toward proper evolution, our universe will more rapidly become hospitable.
No, we'll be forcing evolutionation that
Wouldn't
normally
that be the
have.
best future for all concerned?
No.
Even so, I believe that the walking of one's own path is rightful evolution, not being nudged from an outside source.
Exactly.
Mr. Maverick.
Taking evolution simply handed to you is easy. But if I were to acknowledge that, I would never be able to face Phase again.
Edge.
All he wanted was to protect everything. That's why he craved that immense power.
My neck is getting
He had a
stiff.
just heart, a kind heart. But the power was simply too immense, and distorted even his kindness. I ceased to believe in him. But even so, in the end, he understood me. He accepted me. And most of all, he saved me. That is why this is the one thing I cannot allow. I won't let those last moments we spent together go to waste.
You tell him, Edge.
When we Eldarians emigrate to Lemurus, we will abandon our civilization and all our technology. I promise you.
What?
Mr. Gagon, you can't.
It's all right. If our brother accepted your decision, we can have no complaints. We will begin on Lemurus anew.
So you'll still have all the knowledge, and yeah.
Well, it is sudden evolution which stimulates the missing procedure. Yes, it is certainly possible we could become the source of that. Very well. EN2 will remain hidden in space, and we shall continue to observe the missing procedure as well.
Giotto! Are you absolutely sure?
Of course, it's not a problem. You know, X is rather fond of you.
Aww.
I suppose it would be somewhat puerile for me to continue to persist here.
Yep.
Commander.
Very well. We will no longer seek technological assistance from the Eldarians or EN2. We shall have to obfuscate the existence of the missing procedure, and convincing the powers that be will certainly not be easy.
Indeed it won't. Of course you'll have my full support, sir.
You can do it.
It's going to get busy around here. Don't expect to get a whole lot of rest.
We're used to it.
Understood!
Race Date 12. The story of the heroes that saved the universe, a story known only to a few, has reached its conclusion.
It has. Except we still have bonus stuff to do. Crap. Then we get to see all the happy returnings. Wait, is that Ruddle? It looked like Ruddle. Wait. It's Limo! Yay! Happy returnings. And it's Bacchus. Hi there. That must be his wife. Well then. It's Elena. Her house is back. And there's a fish. Awesome. And there's a cat. Who almost got her fingers cut off. Hi there. What do we have here? Sarah! No, these are not the character endings, just so you know. Go, Sarah! You can do it! We know you can do it! Or maybe not. But you did it to save Raimi! Yay! Miria! Bring in another funeral bouquet. I now have food sitting next to me that's gonna make me starve during the rest of this ending. Okay, so just as a note for the character endings, well, before it goes to more the last bit of talking, I will not be showing these. They, for a reason, if I do show them, they will be copyrighted. So I will not be showing the character endings. So I hope you all can understand. You can probably find them somewhere out there. But yeah, I will not be showing the character endings. And this is RMS, by the way. So yeah, don't expect to see them on here. Basically, I'll give you a rundown of how it'll go afterwards, like during the credits part. So, or during when it's actually the end. Yeah. And there goes Aramat. I guess he didn't want to accept the new thing because he left on the soul, or he was just leaving on the soul in general. Alright then guys, welcome back, even though you were gone like, what, 1 second or something? So yeah, I can show the credits just fine. Basically what you're gonna want to see for those endings, the final character endings, is the order of Limmel, Bacchus, Miracle, Sarah, Miria, Aramat, Raimi. That's the order you want to see those in. If you miss something, if you're missing one of those, then yeah, you've missed it and you'll have to play through the game again in order to see it. So, as long as you have the Limmel, Bacchus, Miracle, Sarah, Miria, Aramat, Raimi order, then, or as long as you see them in that, like, they should trigger in that order, so as long as you see them and you don't miss something from the order, like say if you go from Miria to Raimi, then you missed Aramet, which is really easy to do. So, yeah, and also for that missing Sarah PA, I'll just link to the walkthrough on it, because, yeah, I didn't need it. I didn't think I would need it, but it's just kind of annoying that I don't have it, but oh well. Funeral bouquets do help on getting all those endings, and yeah. We aren't done with the character endings quite yet, but we have to go through the credits first to find out if I did, in fact, trigger every single one, mostly just off memory, which is kind of scary. I did kind of have to go guide on some of them. So yeah, anyways, you'll notice this, that's the voice actor list. Notice that it's the Japanese list. You can, the only way to find the English list, as far as I know, is off of IMDb. And yeah, so if you're curious about any of the English voice actors, you have to go there. I think what I'm going to do is when I start the post-game stuff, I'm going to swap over to the Japanese voices so that you guys can actually kind of hear them. Just because I've kind of done the whole LP in English, so I figure it might be good to swap over to Japanese for like some of the bonus stuff. Maybe not the bosses, but at least for like most of the stuff, I'll swap over to the Japanese voices just so you guys can hear them and all that. But with all like the cutscenes and all that, I just didn't want to switch off of English. I think that makes sense, kinda. So that's just my thought process anyways, but yeah. So what do you think of the ending, guys? Assuming hopefully everything I did think I can show, I should be able to, as far as I know, but I've been known to be wrong. Yeah, these credits actually do last a little fair while. Oh, motion actors, cool. Alright, let's see here. I'm just looking up something real quick. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, because, like, I've been recording this for an hour and a half now. Guess maybe it's not 90 minutes long, if it's like 70 or something stupid. But it's still stupidly long for an ending. I'm trying to look up something real quick here while this plays. Oh, this ending does drag on quite a while, so don't be surprised to see it sitting here for a bit. Let's see. Okay. I'm just looking through someone else who did this ending, so I'm having to figure out what I might have to work with. Yes, you can hear me typing. I don't know. care. Let's see here. Damn it. Let's see here. Okay. Nothing I'm looking up is helping me here. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well then, the end. So, would you like to save clear data to your system data file? Yes, I would actually. So basically, that last little cut there was Phase and Crow's ending. Yes, which means we did hit every ending throughout this LP. So, which is nice because I wasn't sure if I was because of that whole Sarah mishap and yeah, so anyways, that is done. This essentially means that this LP is now done with the main story at least. However, like I pretty much mentioned at some point, I think this it's now going to become a side LP with Crisis Core taking its place as the main one, and basically now this means that it is not going to get uploaded as often after like all this goes up and stuff. So when you're hearing this, yeah, it's not going to go up as often, and it's going to basically just take a back seat to Crisis Core until that's done, and it's just a huge mess from there. But yeah, so for those of you who don't want to watch the bonus stuff or whatever, then I'm glad you guys, thank you all for watching the LP. It's been fun, really long. It's not done yet because we still got 2 major bonus dungeons left, all the quests left to get, all the chests left to get. Yeah, there's still plenty left to do in this game. So my dinner is calling me, and I am quite done with recording right now. So as a note, that was about an hour, so I was about off by about 30 minutes. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Again, I couldn't do this without you guys. So yeah, I love you all, and I will see you all next time with whatever it may be. Hopefully with the bonus stuff in this game.